This weekend it's a big one, it's a huge one. 5:30 at the Emirates, Arsenal host Manchester United in what looks to be a battle for second place in the Premier League. Expect some pleasantries to be exchanged between Jose Mourinho and Arsene Wenger, a specialist in failure is just some of the exchanges we've seen in the past. This week I've come up with a combined 11 for both teams. I want to know your thoughts, let me know what you think of my team, and I also want to see your team selections on our social media forums. What a competition we've got for the #1 spot in the team. It's Petr Cech and David De Gea. Cech, you could argue, is the greatest goalkeeper of the Premier League generation, with 4 Premier League winners' medals, and he's also been the Golden Glove winner 4 times. But I'm going for David De Gea. De Gea, since he's come to United, has been a revelation. What a shot stopper he is. He's probably the best goalkeeper in the world right now and has been for the last 2 seasons. For me, David De Gea is an absolute must for this team. My right back for this team is going to be Manchester United's Antonio Valencia. Mourinho absolutely loved this guy. He's got a serious engine on him. He's dangerous going forward on the overlap, and he's Mr. Reliable at the back. He's also been ever present in Manchester United's team this season. Had Phil Jones been fully fit, I won't lie, he would have made it into this team, but I'm going to go with his defensive partner, Eric Bailly, as a step in. The no-nonsense approach that he takes has won over the Manchester United fans since his arrival at Old Trafford, and I like the way he plays football. He just keeps it simple, just gets rid of it. He's going to be the first one to make it into the centre-back. So for me, the perfect choice to complement Eric Bailly at the back is going to be Arsenal's Laurent Koscielny. I quite like a guy who can bring the ball out from the back. Koscielny can do that. He's also a leader, he's an all-rounder, he's a good header of the ball, he's good at set pieces, and he's got a no-nonsense approach, also like Bailey. I think together they'll work really well at the back. So for me, Arsenal's Laurent Koscielny is going to go at the back alongside Eric Bailly. See if you can guess who my left back is. He's got 73 points in the Fantasy Football League this season. He arrived on a free transfer and he's already got 4 assists. Not bad, you're thinking. Yeah, it's Kolasinac from Arsenal. The guy is an absolute unit. I think if I was playing against him, I'd just curl up into a ball and just let him roll over me. So Kolasinac is going to be our choice for left back. Man Utd has been an absolute revelation at Manchester United since his summer arrival. Mourinho knows exactly what he's getting from the big Serb, and it left us wondering why on earth would Conte sell him to a title rival. Since he's arrived, he's allowed the likes of Pogba, Mkhitaryan and Mata to thrive. They can express themselves now. In a position where reliability is key, there's no one better than Matic for me. His passing stats are up there with the best, and you might get 1 or 2 screamers out of him as well. When I think of this guy, I think vision, I think flair, I think long-range shots, I think strength, dribbling ability, headers. He's pretty much got it all. He's a complete modern-day footballer. It's Manchester United's midfielder, Paul Pogba. The France international has the ability to turn a game on its head. He's a real character on and off the field, and he's going to lift the dressing room, and he's also going to lift the crowd as well. In 7 appearances this season, where he's been limited to injury of course, he's got 3 goals and 3 assists. For me, he's an absolute must in this team. The final midfielder to go in there is a bit of a luxury player, and it's going to be the guy that's going to create the most opinion. It's Mesut Ozil. Ozil, what do we know about him? Sometimes he doesn't show up in the big games for Arsenal, but we've seen it on the world stage with Germany and with Real Madrid. With world-class players around him, he steps up and he provides a good few assists. So for me, Mesut Ozil could be the perfect player to unlock the defence in this team, and with the forward 3 I've got in front of him, I think he'll do really well. On the left-hand side of the attack, I'm going for France international and Manchester United player Anthony Martial. Despite having to settle for cameos off the bench this season, he's netted an impressive 6 goals, and he's also coming with 2 assists. He can turn in defenders inside out, and he's the perfect player to bring the ball from defence into attacking positions. I think there's goals guaranteed when you're playing Anthony Martial on that side. On the right-hand side of attack, it's going to be Chile forward and Arsenal forward Alexis Sanchez. In this team, for me, he easily bags 20 goals a season, and he'll probably chip in with about 10 assists as well. He leads by example, he defends from the front, he's tireless on the pitch as well. His quality in the ball is there for all to see. Alexis Sanchez in this team is going to be absolutely deadly, and he's going to petrify other teams. So we've got to wrap this team up and decide who's going to lead the line. We've got an option of 4 players. First up, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I think we all love him, we know what he can do on the field, but he's been limited to 3 appearances off the bench because of that nasty knee injury he had, so he's not going to make it into the team. Olivier Giroud, another player I actually quite like. A lot of people don't, but I think his link-up play is fantastic. He can't make it in the team though, because he's not even started a game this season. Lacazette, Arsenal's big money summer signing. He's doing the business at the Emirates, but on the road, it's not happening for him. So again, he can't make it in the team for me. Which leaves us with the last choice of Romelu Lukaku. Lukaku is a 30-goal-a-season striker for me, and with the right players around him, I think he'll do that. This is the perfect team to do that. He'll get 3 or 4 opportunities a game, which is pretty much what he needs to score goals. I think Lukaku is going to be the perfect person to lead the line. So there you have it, that's my Arsenal and Manchester United combined 11. I want to know what you guys would go for, and I want to know if you disagree with any of my selections. Don't forget to follow AskFans on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Nice one.